What is going on, Saints fans? Welcome into another live edition of Saints Now by Chat Sports. As always, I am your host, Trizzy Trace Girouard. Thank you so much for tuning in on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Just a few hours away from the NBA draft, so, it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe the Pels trade for Trae Young. Maybe they pull off some crazy draft picks. Who knows what's going to happen, but it's time for some Saints Now. So I want you to type those S's in the chat. We already had a few legends checking in to the program. Buddy Bear said that he was here earlier. Jerry G is hanging out with us. Clyde is saying, "What's good, family?" Cartel Bo is saying, "What's up, chat?" Sending in those Florida Lees. Typing those S's. I absolutely love to see it. Thank you so much for sending in those S's. Cartel, you're keeping the comment section going. It's you and me, bro. Dap me up. Dap me up. It's just us. We're just hanging out, rock and roll, a couple of legends having us on Wednesday. Coming up on the live program, here's what we got going down. We're going to go through ESPN. They ranked the Saints roster across the NFL. They broke down what was going on with the Saints roster, some X factors, some positions of weakness, some positions of strength, all sorts of fun stuff. So I'm going to go through all of that. And then I'm going to get into some players to watch. And then like it says right there, Week 9 Madden simulation. Going to be going down. Saints versus Panthers in Carolina. And it's going to be, a rainy game. Jeremy Chuggs reminded me there's bad weather out in Carolina, so the Saints better make it rain in the end zone. So shout out your city. I got my man Jeremy Chuggs riding shotgun with me.
How we doing?
Jeremy is a legend here. If you guys don't know him, you better get to know him because he's the realest.
If you don't know, now you know.
So shout out your city. Let us know where you're hanging out from and where you're watching.
Extra points, because I tweeted this out earlier. It is hot as balls in our office today because the AC's out and it's 100 degrees outside. How hot is it wherever you're watching?
Right now. It is 100 degrees right now in Dallas, Texas.
How hot is it wherever you're watching from right now?
I actually would love to know that. What's the temperature where you're at? Shout out your city and then say what the temperature is. Well, I'm in Dallas. It's 100 degrees, and it's hot. We got Jerry G hanging out with us. I see somebody saying rain. Rain 11:34. When it rains, it pours. He has blessed us with his presence today. Shout out to you, my man. Avis, hanging out in McAllen. I've actually been down there a time or two. Down right north of the border in Texas. Pretty cool little area. A lot of weirdly good food down there, actually, funny enough. Ken Fox is in Western North Carolina. Oh, 93.
Trey Wise says 95 and it's raining. Some hot rain.
That's awful.
Bro,
sucks.
Trey, you are going to have the worst mosquitoes tomorrow. If it's 95 and raining.
You better have your bug spray tomorrow, my man.
Get that bug spray ready.
Get it going. And you might want to take a bath in that because those mosquitoes are going to be out. They're going to be going crazy.
Avis says 95 feels like 109. Disgusting.
Oh, that should be illegal.
I actually didn't see how it feels.
What it feels like? Yeah, actually, that's a good point. So Jerry G, 108 in the heat index. Toledo is 70. Rain is hanging out in Toledo, and it's a beautiful day, 72 degrees.
Yeah.
England would be freaking out at 72 degrees. They'd be over here sweating their balls off.
100 feels like 110 here.
Jesus. 100 feels like 110. Yeah, I walk home, so that's going to be fun here in a few hours. Fort Polk, and it's 93 degrees and raining from Brent. That's brutal. Trey, Texas mosquitoes don't play. That's a fact. Clyde, accident on an interstate. Texas sheet metal on the highway. Ooh. Richardson from Double CJ, thanks for joining us. Cartel, everybody wants the summer and the sundresses until sundress season rocks, but man, when it gets this hot,
dude, it's
not even that fun
It's
anymore.
just like you can't go outside between the hours of 10 and 7.
It's actually like the most miserable thing in the world.
Past 7, okay. Before 10, okay.
Yeah, and we were talking about this earlier in the studio. We were like, when you go outside and it's as hot as it is and as humid as it is, it's like hard to breathe. Like the oxygen is heavy. It sucks. It's terrible. Ken asking, does Chuggs wear chubbies?
Does a bear shit in the woods?
There's your answer, Ken. Does a bear shit in the woods? Really good answer from my man Jeremy Chuggs. All right, I want to ask you this question next. Who is your least favorite fan base? And I'm not asking your least favorite team. Who is your least favorite fan base? For me, I would say the Atlanta Falcons, but I hate the team. Their fans don't really exist. They don't matter to me. Cowboys fans. Every single year, it's their year. Every single year, they do not win a meaningful football game. In my almost 27 years of existence, I have never, almost 26 years of existence, excuse me. Forgot how old I was. I have never seen the Dallas Cowboys win a meaningful football game in my entire lifetime. Does not.
I got to say.
Who do you hate most?
I would just say the whole city of Boston. Their sports
great answer.
Great
answer.
With the Celtics right now, I remember growing up with the Patriots and the Boston fans, with the Patriots winning all those times. Boston fans are the worst. We have a couple of them in the office, Smitty. We have Jack Lotteray.
It's just, and they're over here acting like they run shit. And sure, they have a lot of teams with a lot of success and a lot of championships. There's definitely a lot of success in Boston sports history.
Boston fans are just disgusting.
They're over here acting like the world revolves around Boston.
We
gotta go to Boston.
Harder.
Hey, honey, park the car. We gotta go catch the Sox. David Ortiz.
I'm gonna stuff my face with Pepperidge Farms.
Pepperidge Farms. I love cheese. I love clam chowder.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Yeah.
The absolute worst.
That's a great answer. So we got Cowboys mentioned in the chat. Falcons have been mentioned in the chat. Chiefs. I think Chiefs fans are getting up there because also when you have Chiefs fans, you have the Swifties as well. And nothing. I'm not here to turn this into a Taylor Swift rant, but I'll tell you what, Chiefs fans are wildly obnoxious nowadays. A few years ago, this was not the case. In the last 4 years,
what's the Saints' record in Madden right now?
Right now, we are 6-1-1.
Nice.
6-1-1. The loss and the tie come to the Buccaneers and the Falcons. So,
love a tie.
You love that. But everything, we beat the Cowboys. We beat the Chiefs on Monday Night Football in Arrowhead. We beat the Broncos on Thursday Night Football at the Superdome against Sean Payton. Fucking dog. So if you can hear a bunch of shit going on, it's because, is it Steelers?
Yeah.
Steelers Talk has a gong out because they're at $1,000 in Super Chats. So if you want us to rip the gong, let's get to $1,000 in Super Chats. All right, so I want you to help me out. Do not jinx it for me, Saints fans. We got 25 people watching right now. I want us to get as many likes as we possibly can on the program. So if you want to see Chris Olave score at least 8 touchdowns this season, I need you to like this video. And here's the thing. Every single person in the chat should want to see Chris Olave score at least 8 touchdowns. So I should see at least 25 likes on the program here in the next couple of seconds. We'll let you guys catch up because obviously some of y'all watch on delay. But there's the gong again. Dude, this is going to make doing cuts so damn hard.
Oh, my God.
All right, here's the deal. $100 Super Chat. We'll go steal the gong away from Steelers, and we'll beat the hell out of it.
I just think it's funny because I've been on that side of it so many times, and everybody in the office is just looking in, being like,
dude, you got to stop. Yes, and then now you're on the other side. You're like, holy shit, it's
like,
loud.
bro, pretty annoying when you're not the one in the room doing it.
Dude, yeah, when you're not the one hitting the gong, it can get pretty obnoxious, but it's a lot of fun. If you want us to hit the gong, we can do that. We just got to get a $100 Super Chat.
Ken asked, how's Dude and Maddie?
Dude's doing great. He's been hanging out. We just been chilling. Took him on a nice little walk earlier this morning. We're going to go to the dog park later. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maddie's doing great. Fun fact about her older brother and his wife are pregnant. They're going to be due here in a few months. They are going to be naming the baby. I don't remember what it was, but I'm advocating for Drew because I want him to name the kid after Drew Brees. So, hot take, I think that would be awesome. Fun fact, the wife is a Saints fan, so I think she's on board with it. Queen Courtney! What's up, girl? What's up, Trace? Daughter has a soccer game. I'll be on later. No worries, Queen Courtney. Thank you so much for tuning in while you could. Obviously, thank you so much for your donation.
Your Royal Highness.
Yes. I mean, we're here with royalty. We're here with legitimate royalty here. And so, Queen Courtney.
We can actually kind of combat this a little bit because of the $5 Super Chat.
Yeah, we can. So, we're going to get really, really loud and sing when the Saints go marching in, okay? Jeremy, do you know the words?
I'll take your lead. I think I know most of the words.
All right. Are you ready? As loud as you can. Everyone in the chat, as loud as you can, type march. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in their number.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
All right, every $5 super chat will scream when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I'll drop down and give you 10 push-ups. Trying to get swole this summer. $50, I got my Freedom Funnel. We'll put down one of those. I'm rocking with some Michelob Ultra today. Wasn't feeling the Happy Dads. I wanted a beer, so we're going with a Michelob Ultra chug.
Little Mick Oli.
A little Mickey Ulti, if you will. $200 if we get there collectively. We'll take down a beer boot. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We have the opportunity to have a lot of fun today. We have our Madden simulation. We're going to be going through some ESPN discussion about the New Orleans Saints roster. I'm going to go through some players to watch and whatnot. It's a lot of fun in this show. But here's the situation. We can't get started until we get to 25 likes. We have 37 people hanging out. I know that there's 5 people who haven't liked this video because we're sitting at 20 likes. Hit the thumbs up icon if you're not a fraud. If you want the Saints to lose, if you want us to end the stream, just ignore it.
Ken Fox, he said $15 Chugs get Scooby-Doo snacks.
Deal. I don't know if we have Scooby snacks here, but
I mean, dude, those used to be my favorite gummies as a kid.
I'm not gonna lie, the blue one.
Yes, the blue mystery machine. The
blue mystery, it fucked so hard.
Dude,
it was the best one. It was the best. The best fruit snack of all time.
When you opened up your gummies and you saw 2 of those,
oh my god, you were like,
let's go.
This is the jackpot. I've hit the lottery.
When you opened it up, had 0. Throw it away.
Yeah, you tossed the whole bag. But if you saw 2 or more, you won the lottery.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the best, without a doubt. Another good one is was the Gushers. The Gushers.
Oh yeah.
Those ones rocked. All right. Enough talking about elementary school snacks. I need you to like the video. We're 2 likes away and we can get this thing going. John Borelli, what's up, my man? He's saying, dang, Triz and Chugs. You know how it be, my man.
Hey, Borelli.
Hey, Jeremy and I've been talking, actually, John, and he says he's been missing you.
Yeah, so. Borelli, you haven't made me drink in a while. That's kind of crazy.
You can make him drink today, John. Just saying.
$50 super for a beer bong, $200 for a boot. I mean, I'm just saying, Borelli hasn't made me drink in a while. I don't know.
Borelli, balls in your court, my man. All right, we're at 25 likes. So let's break this thing down. Saints news, Saints rumors, Saints updates, and a whole lot of hot takes coming at you here in just 1 second. Let me just lather the pipes. And let's do it to it. Jeremy, whenever you're ready, my friend. So I was scrolling around the interweb the other day, and I found a pretty interesting article where ESPN was going over and ranking every roster across the National Football League. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting and giving my takes and responding to what ESPN said, and then at the very end of it, I'm going to give you my roster breakdown. So be sure to stick around and tune in to see what I had to say for my own thoughts. So I just want to ask you this real quick question. 4th of July is just around the corner, so what are your plans? Like, I'm going to be going over to my folks' house. We throw this big party. My dad, I'm not kidding you, he puts out pallets of fireworks and lights them off. We can send them off in our neighborhood. It's a lot of fun. So I want to know what you guys are doing. Are you cooking out? Are you going to the bar? Are you headed out to the lake? You taking a vacation? Let me know. I want to hear from you, Who Dat Nation. So for our roster breakdown, ESPN, there were 5 categories that we're going to be breaking down. The first one, biggest strength. Then we're going to be going to the biggest weakness, X factor, a non-starter to know, and then the roster rank at the end. So the biggest strength was edge rusher, according to ESPN, and this is what they had to say. It doesn't get much deeper than what New Orleans is bringing to the table. Cam Jordan is still playing solid ball as he enters his age 35 season, and he won't need to play a full-time role with Carl Granderson and newcomer Chase Young in the mix. Even after losing Tano Passanio to an Achilles injury in the offseason, the team has additional highly drafted depth players in Isaiah Foskey and Peyton Turner. So I want to hone in on 3 specific players, and that is going to be Chase Young, Cam Jordan, and Carl Granderson. Because I'm not here to upset anybody, but I'm here just to kind of share my thoughts. I do believe your starting defensive ends, it's going to be Chase Young and Carl Granderson. And between the 2 of them, they had a pretty good sack production last year, but Cam Jordan only 2.0 sacks for 2023. However, something that I want to hone in on, and the number I specifically want to look at is the pressures, and that's the number at the bottom of your screen. 66 for Chase Young, only 7.5 sacks. The pressures, he had 45 for Cam Jordan, but only 2. Carl Granderson had 58 and led to 8.5 sacks. So what I want to see from New Orleans is turn those pressures into production, because it's just one of those players can turn a 10th of those plays into sacks. I mean, come on, that's a lot better production for New Orleans. And for the Saints last year, they tied for 28th in sack production with 34 total sacks. So New Orleans has to be better at getting back at the quarterback. So in terms of the biggest strength, I don't necessarily agree with ESPN. I think the biggest strength is actually going to be something I reveal a little bit later. I almost spoiled it, but I'm not going to do that here yet. So the biggest weakness, interior defensive line. ESPN saying that, the inside of the outside is the strongest part, but the weakest part of the roster, the guys playing right in between them. So an offensive line likely to be without Ryan Ramczyk was a candidate here, but defensive tackle remains a major issue. Nathan Shepard, Brian Brzee, and Colin Saunders are all back from 2023, though none from that trio has played more than 53% of the snaps. The good news is that the Saints are deep at edge rushers, so Dennis Allen has ways of getting creative along the line. Now, I have some gripes with this, and to be quite honest, I actually like the defensive line rotation, and I don't think that is the worst part of the team. Like, by no means is defensive interior the weakest part of the team. It definitely could improve. I definitely think that the depth chart could have better talent, and I think that players like Colin Saunders and Nathan Shepard definitely could play better. However, let's not ignore the fact that Brian Brzee was a rookie last year. So the fact that he was third in sack production, putting up really, really good football week in and week out, the fact that he is not getting love here just kind of baffles me. Like, he shined as a rookie. He looked really, really good. And to be quite honest, I am stoked to see what he can do in year 2. He has the ability to really build on the skill set that he has already. That this kid was recruited. Let's not forget, this kid was recruited as one of the top recruits in his class coming out of high school. And then coming out of college, he was one of the best defensive linemen and defensive interior players and one of the best defensive guys in the draft class. There were just questions because he didn't play a ton due to injury and due to off the field, not issues, but off the field personal matters. And this player is really talented. I think he could be really, really good. And I also think that Christian Boyd is a big-time sleeper. I really, really like that draft pick. So I want to hear from you, Saints fans. ESPN said that the strongest part of the roster was the defensive ends, but the weakest part was the defensive tackles. So I want you to scale the defensive line for New Orleans. 1 to 99. For me, I'm sitting somewhere around in low 80s. Let's call it an 83, because I definitely think that it's not a bad unit. I think it's a quality unit, but I definitely think that they could be a lot better. So the X factor for 2024, it's actually the offensive tackles, both Talise Fuanga and Trevor Penning. And I actually do agree with this one from ESPN. And why they picked the offensive tackles? Well, let's show you. Trevor Penning posted a dismal 73% pass block win rate at tackle in 2023. If you don't know what dismal means, it's really, really bad. And Fuanga is a rookie. And rookie offensive linemen, even first rounders, tend to struggle. The odds are stacked against this pair being able to protect Derek Carr. But if they can, the Saints offense can be solid. Now, the offensive line for me, yes, the tackles are very, very important. I do think it comes down to Talise Fuanga. I do think it comes down to Trevor Penning. But I also don't want to let Nick Saldiveri and Cesar Ruiz off the hook. Like, the offensive line entirely needs to be better. And in my personal opinion, the entire operation, this entire plan, everything that the New Orleans Saints have been trying to build this offseason completely gets derailed and completely gets thrown out the window if the offensive line, not just the tackles, but if the offensive line as a whole does not do their job. The new scheme, I will say this, with Clint Kubiak's offense, should at least mask the issues a little bit better. I'm not saying that the offensive line will be better. I think it should help. But even if it isn't like extraordinarily better execution, I think that the new offense will at least mask the failures and mask the issues a little bit better. So I'm excited to see how this offensive line looks. I think that Nick Saldiveri is really looking the part. Cesar Ruiz has been losing some weight. He's been gaining some muscle. He's looking really athletic. So we'll see what happens with this offensive line. But I think that not the tackles, the offensive line as a whole is an X factor. So non-starter to know, hey, ESPN, a couple days ago, I put out a video that said ESPN doesn't know ball. I guess they listened to me because they put down a non-starter to know is A.T. Perry. And hell yes, abso-freaking-lutely. A.T. Perry, I'm telling you right now, this kid deserves every single ounce of credit, every single ounce of love. This guy has the opportunity to be a massive playmaker in the National Football League. The size, the speed, the athleticism, the catch, the hands, everything that this guy has is really, really good in the National Football League. And I want to just throw it over to ESPN because I just had to get my little rant out. Thank you, ESPN, for getting right. Hell yeah, A.T. Perry deserves some love. Now, A.T. Perry gets his first shot at being the third receiver for a team that used 11 personnel on the majority of offensive snaps last season. He caught 12 passes for 246 yards and 4 touchdowns as a fifth-round rookie out of Wake Forest, including 4 receptions for 29 yards or more. It means a quarter of his catches were at least 30 yards. That's pretty wild. Can he possibly build on that performance in a larger sample size? Well, I think that he can, and here's why. I've been calling this kid Scary Perry. Like I said, the body control, the size, the athleticism, this guy has the ability to completely contort his body, completely change his positioning in the air, and it's really, really impressive. He's a big play machine. The guy is a lightning in a bottle. I mean, if the ball's headed in A.T. Perry's direction, you can bet number 17 is likely going to make a play. He also has very, very strong hands. You were able to see that in the picture we just showed you a second ago with him up against the Vikings defensive backs. And we also saw it against the Rams. We also saw it against the Falcons. A.T. Perry has very, very strong hands, and he's dangerous at the point of catch. He's also really good at creating and finding space. He's good at finding the spots where the zones aren't really lining up, and I think that he does a good job in terms of his route running. Maybe not in terms of the route running, but in terms of creating the separation off of the route. I think he does a good job with that. And he's a one-on-one nightmare because if you just got to get him the ball, throw a jump ball, I guarantee you, your least favorite team's number one cornerback doesn't stand a freaking chance. So really quick, got to check in with our June sub-battle. Falcons today is kind of kicking our ass, Saints fans, but we're not too far behind. So I need your help. Let's get at least 30 subs on this video so we can catch those frauds at Falcons today. Lock us in, subscribe for daily Saints videos, live shows, and a whole lot more. All right, we went through ESPN's roster breakdown. Now it's time to share my roster breakdown. Actually, it's not time to share my roster breakdown. We have one more. I can't count. My bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. Roster rank number 20 across the league. Can you believe that? Isn't that absolutely ridiculous? The 20th best roster. Now, I understand. Some bad contracts. There's definitely some talent that name value might be a little bit better, but are you freaking kidding me? You're saying that the Saints have the 20th best roster. Absolutely not. They are, in my opinion, a lot better than the number 20th roster. And where ESPN ranked the NFC South, they gave the Falcons the 19, the Saints 20. And I will say this, I do agree with that. I think that the Falcons and the Saints are pretty close in terms of the roster. And I also think that the Buccaneers are pretty close as well. But for me, I'm taking the Saints a little bit higher, the Bucks and then the Falcons, and then the Panthers at 29. They're just not really a good roster at all. But I just think that, I hate to say it, all three of these teams right here were just a little too low in my opinion. At least the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think that 22 might be a little too low. I mean, I could honestly be convinced 19, 20, 21, but they all should be a little bit higher. Really quick reminder, if you haven't already, I actually just picked up my 22 Rashid the Need for Speed Shaheed jersey, and you can get one too at chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. We also have jerseys available for current players, for rookies, for legends. We got the home, we got the away, color rush, the throwbacks. We got everything you want. Just get it at chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. It'll take you to Fanatics. You'll get a Nike authentic, real, high-quality jersey. It's just a way for Fanatics to know that we sent you so that way we can get a little bit of love back. So If you guys want to help us out and support the show and get yourself some gear, use the link in the comment section and description of this video. All right, my roster breakdown, this is where I'm rolling with. Biggest strength, going defensive back. I think that the DBs, the safeties, cornerback room, I think that is one of the best units in the National Football League entirely, but also I think it's the best one in the New Orleans Saints. The weakness for me is the offensive line as a whole. I don't think it's one specific spot. I think that the offensive line entirely just needs to be better. For my X factor, I'm actually going to go with Clint Kubiak's offensive scheme. I think that whether or not his offense in the play calling and the ideas and the creativity, if the vision isn't there and it does not work, doesn't matter who you have on the roster. Doesn't matter who you have on the defense. Doesn't matter who you drafted. If the play calling and the decision making at the coach's level isn't performing, you're going to have some bad execution on the player side of things. Non-starter to no, I actually would have gone with A.T. Perry. But I'm actually going to say Brian Brzee just to be a little bit different. I think that Brian Brzee is going to have a great year. And I actually did a breakdown on why I think that he's in for a big year too in a video just a couple of days ago. So check it out on the channel. And for my roster rank, just went up a few spots to number 16. I think that's a little bit fair. I think they're about as league average as it gets. I think the New Orleans Saints are an aggressively average roster and in all aspects. So I don't think that anyone can disagree. They're not a terrible roster. They're definitely not one of the best rosters, but, right in the middle somewhere. Now, I want to ask you this question, Saints fans. Who's going to have the better season? It's going to be Derek Carr or is it going to be Kirk Cousins? Just give me a 4 or give me an 18 down in the comment section. And thank you so much for tuning into today's program. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. Booyah! Who's going to have the better season? John Borelli's saying Derek Carr. Avis is saying Derek Carr. Dwayne's saying Carr.
Can I type my threes?
For Jake Haener? You can type your threes. You can type your threes for Jake Haener. Tim Kitchens is typing 4, or your 14s for Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Could do Spencer Rattler. Tim Kitchens, also liking Derek Carr. I agree. I think Carr's going to have a better year. I think Cousins is going to have a good year, but until I see something with the Falcons that's different than what they've shown me every single season, I just don't. We know what they are. They haven't shown me that they're anything other than that, so I don't know what you want me to do. Big Duck saying 4. Brent saying 4. I totally agree. Cartel saying Brian Brzee should be a starter this year. I think he will be starting by the end of the season.
Kirk Cousins is going to suck this year.
I don't want to be an asshole, but I agree. I don't think it's going to be that great. I think Kirk is a good thrower of the football, but dude, he's 35, coming off an Achilles injury on a brand new team, new weapons, new place. It's hard to do that. To give him a little bit of credit and it'll give him a little bit of leeway here. I mean, I get it, I get it. So we got Cartel, Randy, Jerry G, Brent, all typing those 4s. Big Ducks typing cars. Double CJ says Kirk is too old. Kind of with you, my man. Big Duck saying Carr. Really quick reminder, we've only gotten 1 super chat on the day. And if we can get some more super chats, we can have a little bit of fun. We can get a little wild on the show. So if you guys want to get a little rowdy, get a little wet and wild, a little crazy, I encourage you to send in a super chat today. Jerry G, as long as the Falcons lose to the Saints twice, that's good enough for me. Yeah, to be quite honest, Saints could win 2 games a year. And as long as it's against the fucking Falcons, we could lose every other game. Don't give a shit. Motherfucking Falcons. I hate them. Double CJ saying I'm broke. Hey, man, me too. It's all good. Life's expensive nowadays. It'd be like that. Todd saying Cousins sucks, especially during primetime games. I don't know. How many primetime games do the Falcons have? I feel like they have a few. So you can mark those as losses.
Too many. That's
too
the
many,
answer.
Yeah. They shouldn't have any.
Way too many.
Here's our super chat menu. $5. We will scream.
Hey.
We're not going to sing. We're going to scream when the Saints go, wow.
Oh!
John Borelli! Bang! $50 from John the Legend Borelli. Get to drinking, Chugs.
All right, let me go get a happy dad real quick.
Go get a happy dad. Are you doing a shotgun or are you just chugging one, or do you need a drinking apparatus?
I was just gonna go get a beer.
Perfect. All right, Jeremy is gonna go grab a beer. John Borelli getting things off the rails. Who's gonna be the next? If somebody sends in a 50, then I'll join them. Somebody sends in another 50, I'll join them with the Freedom Funnel. Who wants to see a race? Not just one, but two. Two hairy guys chugging beers. What more could you want? This is America, baby. Big Duck saying, Derek. Your EJB says, question, why would the Falcons sign him knowing his injuries? Because the Falcons are a terribly run organization, and they make bad decisions. I genuinely don't know what else to say there. Double CJ says, Jerry's time to shine. Who dat, says Derek Carr. John Borelli, don't worry, Chugs. There will be more when the season starts. I've been putting money to the side. John Borelli, we were just talking about you, man. We've been missing seeing you around. Glad to see that you're doing well, my friend. As always, it's a pleasure to have you on the program, John. Jeremy, John was saying, don't worry. There will be more when the season starts. He's been putting money to the side.
Woo! Gotta give it that hot tool.
He's going to give him that hot tool. If we get a $50 super chat, I'll hawk Tua on this Eagle, and then I will chug a beer as well. America, baby.
This is my favorite right here.
Dude, that one rocks. Have you had the banana one?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
Really? Okay. I was
Honestly,
wondering what it would taste
like.
like.
The best.
Yeah, the grape one's stellar. The grape is stellar. All right. Everyone type chugs, not chug. Chugs. They call him Jeremy Chugs for a reason. You're about to find out why. Chug, 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 chug. Wow. Control-Alt deleted that beer. All right. That was impressive. EJB saying chugs. John Borelli saying chugs. Chugs. We like to call him chugs out here. John Borelli says too easy. Ken wants a fireball shot. Ken, I'll make you a deal. If somebody sends in $20, I'll do a fireball shot for you. I'll do a shot of fireball. I'll take a pull. I'll take it from the bottle and just do a little sip-ski, if you will. Ken, I'm telling you, it could happen. Jerry G saying chugs. Chugs.
Chugs.
Chugs.
Jeremy Chugs.
We got Jeremy Chugs in the chat. And we also got Mitchell Renz in the building.
Yep. Borelli just told me, don't worry, Chugs. There'll be more when the season starts. I've been putting money on the side. John Borelli.
John Borelli has been scheming. He's plotting. There's Mitchell Renz making a special appearance. Shout out to Mitchell Renz.
How much?
Type 365.
How much for a Rinsbong?
Yeah, how much for a Renz bomb on Saints Now? A guest appearance.
A little Rinsbong action.
What do the people need to do?
Does it again, I got
If Borelli sends in another 50, we get a Renz bomb.
Or anybody.
If anybody sends in a 50,
I'll do an extra for Borelli.
but he'll do an extra for Borelli.
Oh!
Anyone sends in a 50, Renz bomb on Saints Now by Chat Sports. If you don't know what a Renz bomb is, I promise you want to find out.
Oh, yeah.
$50 super chat. John, he said if you send one in, you get an extra. So, balls in y'all's court. Balls in y'all's court.
Little 2-for-1 special.
Little 2-for-1 special.
Oh,
All right.
my goodness.
Coming up next on the program, we
I
already
needed
went
that.
through the ESPN roster rankings. That was a really good burp. I'm going to go ahead and give that one like a 7-8. That's solid.
Tastes like gyro.
Good depth behind it. Nice volume. Had a good
yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, next is coming up. Players to watch. Players Saints fans need to be looking forward to watching and excited to see suit up this season.
Oh!
Drone Bang! Let's go!
Who that?
Who that? Who that saying they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that saying they gonna beat them Saints? All right, I owe a chug to you now, Droman. Got to kick the tires on that one.
Will Borelli throw one in so Mitch can race you?
Yes. Will Borelli's match it so Mitch can race? Who wants to see me take down the Raiders fan in a beer chug?
Roman. Oh! John Borelli! Bang!
There's beer all over the studio, and there's craziness going on. I don't even know what's happening.
I just messaged Mitch. Come back in here.
Mitch, get your ass in the studio.
Mitch.
Woo! All right, I owe a chug for Droman.
Wait, you got to wait for Mitch though.
I do have to wait for Mitch. I forgot. We're doing a race. So much shit happened, I forgot what I said. I just forgot the words that I was saying.
Because we just got 2 back-to-back, I say until Mitch gets here,
okay,
we annoy Sperry and sing Go Marching.
Yes. All right. Every $5 super chat, we scream when the Saints go marching in. Who wants to help us annoy everyone in the studio? We have Steelers in this studio, and we got Falcons in this studio. Who wants to piss them off? Who wants to help me out?
Let's do it.
Trizzy, get you one too. I love y'all. Man, you guys are legends. I love that it's been all $50 super chats, and then, of course, Queen Courtney's 5. We still have a whole segment and then some to do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Mitchell Renz is going to be coming in here in just a second.
Oh, wait. How do you start it? Oh! Droman!
Bang!
He said, don't wait. Just do it right now.
Go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Rip it, tip it, sip it.
Woo! Let's go.
Boom!
And you know what? I'm going to go get another one because of that.
Can you grab me a Happy Dad? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, really quick, can you hand me that trash can so I can dump this foam and backwash out? Wow! What a day on the program! We might have back-to-back Wednesdays with 500 plus. I'll tell you what, last week we got to $600 in super chats. Can we get to at least 500 today? We haven't even done the second segment. We haven't even done the Madden simulation. Almost had to burp. Can't do it. And we haven't even done our shot clock at the end of the show. There we go. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disgusting and, like, burping y'all's ears and stuff. But it's just sometimes, like, y'all know. Y'all been there. Y'all struggled before. Just like I have. All right. Grape Happy Dad. I'm going to be waiting for Mitch and Jeremy, and we're going to have a little race action. Dude, this towel, for the record, is not for cleaning. It's for swinging. For cleaning today. It is a cleaning towel because I'm making a mess. Ugh. All right. Coming up, Saints fans need to watch. But before that, 3 guys with beards are going to hawk Tua on some chugging apparatuses.
You know, hawk Tua, I don't talk Tua.
What Jeremy said. Hawk Tua. Yeah, spin on that thing. Everyone type Hawk Tua.
Somebody sends in 100, we'll all do this shirt.
All right, $100. I don't know if you heard this. We're doing the shirtless. 3, 2, 1. Woo!
When the
Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Second Sperry! The Steelers blow! Russell Wilson! Russell Wilson! Russell Wilson! All right, we We got another segment to get to, and we're having a lot of fun on the way.
Suck it.
Yeah, suck it, Jack, you loser. You freaking dork. All right, if you guys are having fun, like the video. I'm having a blast. It's a Wednesday, and we're over here getting rowdy. All right.
Woo! Deleted.
Ken.
John Borelli! Bang!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, when the Saints
Go marching in! Oh, when the Saints go marching in! Oh, what I want to be in the number! Oh, when the Saints go marching in! Woo! John Borelli, the legend himself! Mitchell Reds can't even believe it! I can't even believe it!
Two.
$200 super chat. That means
He's an animal.
He's an animal.
We're just gonna do another three-way.
Three-way, shirtless.
Three-way shirtless chug. John.
Just like the great founders of this country would have wanted.
Exactly. This is what our forefathers fought for.
I recently watched.
This is why we fought in World War II.
I recently watched Hamilton. This is what they all wanted.
Dude, literally, there's like a song about it and everything.
Yeah.
Hamilton's literally about being like, all right, we're gonna go away. We're gonna get independence from the British people, so bearded guys can drink beers on YouTube.
I want Chugs to take a shot. I want Chugs to take a shot.
I want Chugs to take a shot. All right, so
Oh wow! Everybody spam Borelli in the comment section
John,
right now.
Can everyone give me a hoot at JB in the chat?
John the Don Borelli.
John the Don, I love that. All right, John, we're gonna spit all over that thing. Don't you worry. He said we gotta spit on that thing. Do not worry. We're gonna spit all over it. Consider it. I'm gonna hawk the hell out of this Tua. All right. I'm going grape. I like turtles. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I like turtles. Y'all know that video? Is this? Yeah. If you don't know this video, you gotta wake up. All right. I guess this is a shirtless chug. I guess.
Oh yeah.
All right, gentlemen. When you're ready, I guess we should just pop the tops. Maddie, if you're watching, I love you, and Mom, if you're watching, yes, this is what 2 degrees at college does for you. Huh? 2 degrees? This is America. We're doing Fahrenheit over here. Yeah. I mean, this is peak masculine. This is peak male performance. I don't know what more you want. This is what men do. All right. Cheers, gentlemen. Here's to the boys and here's to the Saints. Hawk Tua. Spit on that thing! All right, if we get a $500 super chat, I do the next segment shirtless. Just kidding. Or am I? I mean, here's the thing. If here's the thing. If we can have videos of Sydney Sweeney on YouTube not get demonetized, I feel like I should be able to do it too. Just gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. Usually it's dangerous, but I'm gonna say what I'm thinking this time.
Not the Sween.
Not the Sween. Not the Sweenmeister. All right, it's gotten a little off the rails. I just feel another one coming along, giggity. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this Freedom Funnel. So I hate to be that guy, but we're gonna need a $50 super chat before we leave because I just filled that up and I'm gotta drink it. All right, waste not, what not. Players to watch coming at you. Oh, there we go. There we go. I feel much better now. All right. Time to talk some ball. Time to get back on track. And Ken Fox
And
saying rub dub dub 3 men in a
we
tub.
couldn't have had a better sponsor for this next segment.
Oh my God, actually, it's a great point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so great sponsor for this segment. Do the read shirtless, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, coming up, Saints fans, you guys have some players to watch. Coming up in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down 3 players that Saints fans need to keep an eye out on, and they have to watch in training camp, in the preseason, and in the 2024 season for the black and gold. But got to give an update on our June sub battle. We've been doing a little bit of work, but so is Falcons today. We're narrowing in the gap, no doubt about it, but we only have a couple days left. So let's kick the teeth in, let's stomp on their throats, and let's go take the lead in our sub battle. We're at 274, Falcons at 293. Don't let me down, Who Dat Nation. Let's go beat the Falcons in our sub battle. So how this is going to work, I'm going to be picking one rookie, one second-year player, sophomore guy, and one veteran that I think you guys all need to keep an eye out for. So to start things off, let's kick it with the rookies, and I'm going to be talking about none other than the tight end, undrafted free agent, Dallin Holker. And I got to say, I'm super, super pumped up to see what this kid can do in the Saints offense. And to be honest, I find it absolutely wild that he went undrafted out of Colorado State because I think that he is a really, really talented player. And I think that the Saints very much so value the player in Dallin Holker, and that's why they signed him to a $235,000 contract. It's a guaranteed deal as an undrafted free agent, and that is the highest undrafted free agent contract for the New Orleans Saints this year, and it's a pretty wide margin, and between number 2, which is Jermaine Jackson, and then number 3. So he did break out in 2023 at Colorado State for the Rams after transferring from BYU, and I do believe that this guy is going to be really, really dangerous for the Saints. He was the only tight end addition to this roster this offseason. No other draft picks, no other free agency additions. I guess technically Jesper Horsted, but I don't really think he's going to challenge anybody to be a roster spot. So I want to add this, though. Do not forget about Juwan Johnson because he's been sidelined indefinitely with a foot injury, and that can be a nagging problem for a guy like Juwan Johnson. And to be honest, number 83, in my opinion, is a good receiving tight end. I think that he has really good hands. He's a good route runner. It's because he was a wide receiver before moving to the tight end position. But I will say this, if Juwan Johnson's not healthy, I think that Dallin Holker will get a lot of work, and that's why I think he has a big year coming. He has been getting a ton of reps with the first and second team at OTAs and at mandatory minicamp. So that to me is saying that the New Orleans Saints are seeing what he is doing and seeing that it's working, and they like what they are seeing. The measurables are pretty off the charts too. At 6'3", 241 pounds, he has 33-inch arms. Ross Jackson, I think he does a great job over at Locked On Saints. I thought he had a really funny analogy being like, he literally could put his arms down to his side and scratch his knee without having to bend over like that. It's absolutely wild. And last year, 105 targets, 64 catches, just over 760 yards. He averaged 12 yards per grab, and he found the end zone 6 different times. So got to give some love to Dallin Holker. I think for the nickname for him, I kind of want to go hand grenade Holker or something like that. I was trying to be kind of creative with that, but who knows? We'll see what happens with them. How many touchdowns do you think that the rookie is going to score this season? Let me know in the comments section. I think it could be somewhere around 3 or 4 because I think he could be really active in the end zone, or in the red zone specifically, but also as a deep threat for the Saints as well. I'm sorry? I mean, that's a great point, Jeremy Chuggs. If you want to score as many touchdowns as Dallin Holker is going to score this year, you got to go check out Chubby Shorts because Chubby Shorts is sponsoring today's program, and I just got to say thank you so much to them for making today's shows possible. It's summertime, Saints fans, and the skies are out. That means the thighs are out too. So crack open a cold one and make any day feel like a Saturday when you use our code CHAT. That's code CHAT to get 20% off when you visit chubbyshorts.com. Chubby's makes clothes that make every moment feel like a vacation. Now, some people, they like to wear jerseys. They like to wear tuxedo t-shirts. They like to wear all sorts of stuff to show that they like to party. But for me, I'm rocking Chubby Shorts, their swimsuits, and their shirts by the pool when I'm at the bar, when I'm just kicking it back with the homies. And I've been rocking a dad bod since I was in high school, and Chubby Shorts have been keeping me looking fresh, feeling good, and feeling super, super confident. And they have the most comfortable shorts, swimsuits, pants, polos, and even button-down shirts. I thought that was crazy when I first found out they had button-down shirts, but they really do, and they're really, really nice. They would even have your grandma praising how well you clean up and your girlfriend wanting to go ahead and get down. It's always the weekend when you're rocking Chubby Shorts, and for a limited time, they're giving our viewers 20% off your order with our code CHAT. That's code CHAT at chubbyshorts.com. One more time, use code CHAT at chubbyshorts.com. Support our show and tell them we sent you. Don't blend in the crowd. Stand out with Chubbies. Go ahead and get yourself some gear. I just picked up a new swimsuit. They have very bright colors, a lot of cool patterns, and they're really, really comfortable. They dry really fast, so if you're a guy who likes to hang out by the pool but also maybe go play some cornhole or something as well, they are perfect for any occasion. So my sophomore player to watch, my second-year player that I'm keeping an eye out on, and I think you should as well, sitting at home, is Jordan Howden. The rookie safety last year out of Minnesota, he had a phenomenal season, and I think that this is a player who could have a long-term impact and a long-term, very positive impact for the New Orleans Saints. To me, it kind of feels like this could be the guy who inevitably takes over for Tyrann Mathieu whenever he has to retire. And last year in his rookie campaign, the PFF numbers, it's not anything that's like, holy cow, this guy was absolutely insane, but at the same token, they weren't bad at all. 67.0 for his overall grade. His run defense was pretty solid. The pass rush was really, really good. The coverage grade was pretty solid as well. And he did get a lot of run with a total of 569 snaps. Now, I want to hone in on some of the games where he got a lot of work and he was, a starter and he got like a ton of reps. So I honed in on these 6 games because there was only 6 where Jordan Howden had 30-plus snaps at free safety, specifically at free safety. Now, in Week 3 against the Packers, he had a really solid day. No pass breakups, but only 15 yards allowed. And then in Week 5 against the Patriots, a really good day. 2 pass breakups and an 81.7 coverage grade. He only allowed 2 yards. That's really good stuff. In Week 13, he struggled a little bit, but so did everybody in that first half against the Lions. In Week 14, he did have a pass breakup. The coverage grade could have been better, but at the end of the day, it's a bad Panthers team, and you kind of had your way with them throughout the whole game. In Week 15, no pass breakups, but only 9 yards allowed. And in Week 16, he had 1 pass breakup with 0 yards allowed, which is really, really good stuff. And take into consideration, that's a good quarterback throwing to good receivers. And that's why I believe Jordan Howden should start next to Tyrann Mathieu. I do not believe it should be Jonathan Abram. I think in Week 1, it needs to be Jordan Howden and Tyrann Mathieu because when you have those 2 guys, you have 2 very physical, very smart, and very instinctual players who can play at any spot on the field. And I think that that's a really, really good tandem. Now, kind of cool chat fact that I learned when I was doing some research about Jordan Howden in his collegiate career. He was actually a walk-on at Minnesota, and he earned a scholarship. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think that's just a testament to how hard of a worker he is, how much of a dog this kid is, and how well this kid or how far this kid's come. Like, he was a walk-on, and now this guy is a draft pick in the NFL. We're talking about him starting, and I think that it's a really, really cool route for him to take to the National Football League. So I want you to sound off for me, Saints fans. Howden did not log an interception last year, but do you think he will get his first in his sophomore season? Alontae Taylor got 2 in his sophomore campaign. So let's see if Jordan Howden can join him in that interception club. Just give me a yes or no in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Will Jordan Howden get his first interception in his sophomore campaign? So for the veteran to watch, I was kind of contemplating this. I was like, do I go Chase Young? Do I go Alvin Kamara, Marshawn Lattimore, Cam Jordan? Like, there's a lot of different options I could have went here, but I figured, honestly, it would be really, really smart and really easy. Not easy, but it's important for us to talk about Derek Carr and why it's important for him to succeed this year, because this is a massive year for number 4. And why, you may ask? It's because you have 2 young quarterbacks who are currently battling out to be his backup. And if Derek Carr does not put up better numbers than these, I think that you could possibly see him looking at a potential, quarterback battle when we get to training camp next year. Depending on Spencer Rattler, depending on Jake Haener, who knows where it'll go. But I will say this about Derek Carr. He had good production and early in the season, he had a little bit of a slow start, But he did have the 5th highest completion percentage. He was top 10 in touchdowns thrown. He was also top 10 in passer rating. But where he really did some damage was those last 5 weeks. And I just wish that we could have seen this kind of production throughout the entire year because, I mean, goodness gracious, it would have been spectacular. 74 completion percentage, over 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns. He only threw 2 picks, and he wasn't playing against, I'm not going to say the best teams in the whole world, but he wasn't playing against a bunch of nobodies. He was playing against some solid teams. And then on top of that, the passer rating was spectacular at 118.9. So if you can get Derek Carr to play like this, where he ended the season on a very, very high note, I think that you have a really good year in set for DC4. And from him specifically, I need a fast start and I need consistent good football from my quarterback. And to be honest, this all comes down to playing a complete game. Do not give me 1 quarter. Do not give me 2 quarters. Don't give me the second half. Give me 4 quarters. Give me 60 minutes of good football. That's all I'm asking. And then you can have a whole 7 days off. But I need 1 good hour of football from Derek Carr every single week. And there is no really excuse for him to struggle because I don't think there's any shortage of weapons. It's not like he's throwing to a bunch of nobodies. He's throwing to multiple first-round picks. He's throwing to a lot of very unique talent. A.T. Perry is a jump ball machine, a one-on-one nightmare, if you will. Rashid Shaheed, I mean, goodness gracious, just let him go and throw the ball as far as he can. Bub Means, I think, has a really good opportunity to carve out a role for this roster. And I do believe Cedric Wilson is going to be a really solid slot wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. He's a veteran. He's experienced. He has good route running. And on top of that, he's familiar with the scheme because of his time in Miami. So I want you to help me out, Saints fans. If you want to celebrate some Cardi Gras this year and you want him to play better in the regular season, let's hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 500 likes. If we can get to 500, I'm feeling some good things for DC4. So a really quick reminder, if you guys want to get more coverage in between these videos, feel free to hit me up on social media, on X/Twitter. It's at Trace Girouard 48. On Instagram, it's the same handle, just with an underscore at the back end of it. And, of course, friendly reminder to subscribe to Saints Now. We're trying to get to 28,300 subscribers. Real ones know why. Y'all stay golden. Thank you so much for tuning into the program. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. All righty. The Steelers talk is going crazy. Will Jordan Howard get his first interception this season?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. What happened to Smoke Monday? He did make the roster last year. I think he's playing like the CFL or something. I think he's in the CFL. Let me look it up. I honestly was surprised he didn't make the roster, but if they didn't like him, they didn't like him. I thought he would have been a good fit. I thought he had a good attitude. I thought he would have been a good player, but hey, I mean, there's a reason I'm not a coach. I'll just say that. He's currently in the CFL playing for the Montreal Alouettes. Alouettes. It's the first year of it's his first year. It's 2024.
Alouettes.
So that's what happened with Smoke Monday.
The Alouettes.
All right, will Jordan Howard get his first interception this season? Just give me a yes or no in the comments section.
Will the Saints get another dub today?
Will the Saints get another dub? I want to know. And I want to take a quick second to try and get some good vibes going. Because I feel as if we could get some good juju going, we can get the vibes rolling, I think the Saints are going to just kick the shit out of the Panthers today. So I need your help. Let's get the super chats flowing. Let's get the absolute good vibes rolling. Really quick before we start out, could we just remind them the super chat menu really fast? For anybody who's just now tuning in, we're getting started with our Madden coverage. We just finished up some news, rumors, and some hot takes, but here's our super chat menu. $5, we will scream when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give you a hoot at chant. $20, I'll give you 10 push-ups. $50, I'll do a freedom funnel, beer bong, whatever you want to call it. And then if we get a $200 super chat, we had 3 guys come on screen, take off our shirts, and do a beer chug. But next 200 we'll do a beer boot. That's 3 beers, 1 glass, 0 spills. A lot of fun. So if you want to donate to the program, it's a great way to support the show. But also, it's the best way is just to subscribe, share the program, and just tell all your friends about this channel because we're trying to become one of the top Saints channels in the intersphere, in the network sphere, if you will.
All right. Any prediction of this Saints-Panthers game we're about to watch?
So it is.
Trace has no idea.
I don't know what happened. So it is Saints versus Panthers in Carolina. And there's some bad weather, so we're going to have a rain game, which is going to be pretty interesting. The first game against the Panthers, we had a pretty good game. Cam Jordan, multiple sacks. It was a lot of fun. I think the Saints are going to win this one. I really feel confident that they are hot this year. They're 6-1-1. We're going into week 9. I mean, the vibes could not be higher. This is kind of a need-to-win game because if you lose this game, then at best you can either tie or at best, you're going to split with every team in the division. So I feel like this is a game you have to win if you're the New Orleans Saints. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys haven't already, hit the thumbs up icon, like this video. 27 people watching. We're at 43 likes. If we can get to 50, that would be awesome. But Jeremy, whenever you're ready, we can get this going. Saints 30, Panthers 3 from Double CJ. That would be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. I'll tell you what, if we get any super chats during the program, you will be shouted out and shown in front of thousands of fans that watch our shows every single day. So if you want to get on the program and have people see your face, see your name, send in a super chat. What's going on, Who Dat Nation? Welcome into another Madden simulation. The New Orleans Saints in our Madden universe are currently sitting at 6-1-1, with our tie and our loss coming from the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that means you won both your primetime matches on Monday night and Thursday Night Football versus the Chiefs and the Broncos. That means you took down Philly. That means you took down the Cowboys. That means you took down the Panthers in this matchup. So if you want to join us live for our next one, I encourage you to subscribe. We go live every single Wednesday and Friday around 4 p.m. Central Time. So lock us in, subscribe today, and turn on your notifications. And plus, you'll get a lot of other coverage, videos, all sorts of fun stuff every single day. Oh, wow! So if this is the first time you're tuning into one of our programs, we actually go live for every single one of the Saints games throughout the regular season, doing watch parties, giving shout-outs, audience interaction, doing giveaways, raffles, all sorts of crazy shit. And here's the deal. Rain 1134, one of our real ones, when it rains, it pours, just dropped a $50 super chat. Here we go. Rain 1134. Bang. Shout out to Rain. Before we got going on this, I did pour up my Happy Dad into my Freedom Funnel. We're rolling with a grape Happy Dad, Death Row Records. It's a really good flavor. So I owe a chug to you guys. Cheers, Who Dat Nation. Let's go get a dub. Like the video, type Who Dat if you believe in the New Orleans Saints. Boom! Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Woo! Blake Groupie set to kick this one away. It is rainy in Carolina. They want to keep pounding, but I want to keep winning. So let's go, Blake. Kick this one off as the Panthers are going to take it out of the end zone. Going to get to the 20, not quite. They're going to mark them down at 21. Good stuff. Love to see it. Rain game. Rain 1134. We picked this because we knew you were going to send in a $50 super chat. So, to be honest, shout out to Jeremy for making this a rain game because could not have worked out better, to be honest. That's actually
also
crazy.
Jake Hayner starting.
Yeah, Jake Hayner starting for the record. He's been killing it. Derek Carr got benched a few weeks ago after losing to the Buccaneers. Saints fans were pissed. They super chatted. They voted in the live poll. They interacted with us in our live comments in our live chat. And Jake Hayner's the starter, so we'll see. He's 2-0. We'll see what happens. Bryce Young hands it off, and oh my God, I think Demario Davis, that was not Demario Davis, but Willie Gay just had his ankles broken by Chuba Hubbard. Marshawn Lattimore, that was Marshawn Lattimore. I thought that was Willie Gay. Oh boy, that's bad. Marshawn Lattimore, his ankles are currently sitting in the ocean because he just absolutely got dusted right there. That's not good. Hate to see that. All right, Bryce Young in shotgun. Going to hand it off to Hubbard. Really good stuff from Demario Davis, number 56, right there with the stop. Love to see it. 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line. Mikey Taylor tuning in. What's up to you, brother? Thank you for watching the program. Jerry G is saying, our tribal chief, acknowledge me. Bryce Young. He's going to take the snap. He's going to go over the middle. Damn it, Pete. Oh, pass broken up. I thought he caught that. Well, when it rains, it pours. It's 3rd down. Take those threes. Get the threes in the chat if you want to stop. Bryce Young has some time. Quick pass. Oh, my God, gets gashed. Saints defense absolutely gets gashed by Deontay Johnson, but he is hurt, so we're going to take a timeout. That's not good. I mean, come on. Not a single person anywhere near that. I mean, Deontay Johnson looked like he literally just ran straight and ran fast, and Bryce Young just threw him the ball. Like, it did not look like that was anything special. Oh, you hate to see it, man. Hate to see it. If you haven't already, give me a follow on social media at Trace Girouard 48_. I just made a new Instagram. It's all Saints focused. I've been posting a lot over there. So if you want to get more coverage on Instagram, hit me up. Links in the comments and description. Bryce Young under center this time. He's going to drop back. Pete Werner just does not understand that you got to be on your man in coverage. He does not understand that you got to close the gap. You can't just let him catch the ball. Like, go and make a play. You know, that's a little frustrating. The Panthers are in the Fanatics red zone. Hate to see that. Young's going to go under center once again. Hands it off to Hubbard. Pete Werner making up for that bad coverage all this drive. Good tackle right there. No gain on the play. Let's go, Saints. Come on. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat saying go beat them Saints? Double CJ says, I'm freaking out because of that. Man, got to get a play here. John Borelli saying, come on. Bryce Young under center, hands it off. Hubbard gets swallowed up. Pete Werner, Cam Jordan on the tackle. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 10 from the 19. 3rd and almost 11. Come on. Rain 1134 wants a pick. I want one too. Bryce Young to over the middle. Touchdown. Xavier Legette. For the record, I would have loved to say the Saints get Xavier Legette, but the Panthers were never going to let him get past their pick. He was going to be a Carolina Panther forever. And that sucks because I really liked Xavier Legette. Coverage just blown right there. Tyrann Mathieu didn't turn around. Hate to see it, man. Type F. You know, these are the Panthers. Type meow. Type meow. Bunch of kitty cats. Nothing crazy. Nothing to really be that concerned about. Gotta let them have one. Shutouts don't happen in the NFL. It's very rare. So we're going to have to see what Dennis Allen and Clint Kubiak scheme up this drive because that sucks, man. That'll take some life out of you. That, like, things are going well. You're moving the ball. Damn. Oh, well. Mikey Taylor typing meow. Jerry G getting loud in the comment section as well. Rashid Shaheed is back deep to take the kick, and he's going to field it a few yards into play. That's actually not Rashid Shaheed. I didn't see who that was. But Jake Haener set to take the field. If you want Jake the Snake to score a touchdown on this drive, I need you to like the video. Chef Haener has been lighting it up for us, Saints fans. So let's get this going. Come on, Jake. Come on. Everyone give me a hoot at in the chat right now. I want to see Jake Haener absolutely tear it up this drive. Mikey Taylor showing some love. Terrence Armstrong, John Borelli, Jerry G, Queen Courtney getting loud. As Haener's going to start off at the 23-yard line under center. He's going to hand it off. No, he's not. Play action over the middle. Good pass. Very methodical play right there. 6-yard gain to Rashid Shaheed. 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line for the New Orleans Saints. Rashid, the need for speed, Shaheed. There's this running joke in the office that Rashid Shaheed's going to be keeping on the lights because I just keep going crazy for him. So, want a big year from him. If we can get a big year from 22, that would be crazy. But not nearly as crazy as Alvin Kamara just getting destroyed right there. 3-yard loss. 3rd and 7. I will say this, man. If the Saints go 3 and out here, that's bad news Bears. That is bad news Bears. Jerry saying meow D's. That's funny. John Borelli, Jake the effing snake. Come on. Come on, Chef. Go, Jake. Damn it. 4th and 3. I almost think if he would have cut back inside, he would have had more room. Woods on the tackle. I mean, he was able to get through that front line, but if he cuts back to the right, I mean, that's a lot of real estate. 4th and 3 from the 30-yard line. Expect Lou Headley out there. And that's what's going to happen. Damn it, man. 3 and out just deflates the hell out of you when you give up 7 on the first drive. Oh, it's all right. We're keeping the energy high. We're keeping the vibes high because there's a lot of football left. Not much of a return there for the Panthers. Bryce Young taking the field. Can we get some meows in the chat? Today's motto is meow. The Panthers, they're not scary. They're a bunch of kitty cats. They're a bunch of pussy cats. Get the meows in the chat. Meow, 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 meow. I see Jerry G typing it. I see double CJ. Shout out to you guys. All right, Bryce Young, first play of the second drive. Hands it off. It's Hubbard. Pete Werner on the tackle. 1-yard gain. I mean, good tackle there from Pete Werner. No doubt about that. Jamal Williams and Chris Olave hanging out. Jamal's keeping on his helmet because he doesn't want his Pokemon cards to get all wet. You know, I get it. I feel that. All right, Bryce Young checking it at the line. Hands it off. Hubbard gets blown up by Tyrann Mathieu. It's 3rd and 5. Big time play right here. If you want to stop, I need you typing stop in the chat. It's 3rd down. 45 ticks left in the first quarter. Saints down 7-0. 3rd and 5 from the 34. Young hands it off. Chuba Hubbard's going to get it. Saints defense just cannot stop a nosebleed right now. I mean, damn, man. Like, if you... You know what? Oof. OG Anunoby intends to sign a 5-year deal to return to the Knicks. And Nathan Shepard with the tackle for not a loss. 2nd and 10. That ends the first quarter. Nathan Shepard with the big-time stop. Shout out to Shep right there. Saints offense does not exist right now, but the Saints defense has been struggling too. We've only gotten to see 3 plays from the Saints offense so far, so got to get a stop here. Got to get a stop. A pick would go crazy here. Young over the middle connects with Thielen. It's 3rd and inches, or as we like to say here on the channel, 3rd and Reed. If you don't know, Reed is a new producer here. 3rd and Reed. It's 3rd down. If this doesn't work, we're moving to stop. We're typing stops. Bryce Young hands it off. Hubbard gets the first. Death, taxes, and the Panthers converting on 3rd down, man. I mean, like, I don't think you could pay the New Orleans Saints to get a 3rd down stop right now. And to be honest, it's going to take a big-time turnover to really get some momentum going. I mean, the rain's coming down hard in Carolina. Young has time, looks to his left, fires. It's Thielen. Gets blown up right there. Paulson Adebo on the tackle. Thielen with 2 catches on the day. Both of them have come in this drive. 2nd and 5. Come on. Guys, I fear we may need some better vibes. I fear we may need a super chat or something. We might, here's the deal. Every $5 super chat we get is 5 yards that the Saints will convert on offense. Young over the middle, cannot connect. We're going stop. Yeah, I like that, Jeremy. Typing threes hasn't worked, so we're typing stops. Type those stops. Stop, 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 stop. Come on. Bryce Young, 3rd and 5, keeps it. Design QB run. You've got to be freaking kidding me. I mean, come on, man. This Panthers offense looks legitimately competent, and that is unbelievable. I mean, you give up a 7-yard rush from Bryce Young on a design QB run on 3rd down. Disgraceful. Chuba Hubbard carries. Takes 2 men to bring him down. It's Pete Werner and Tyrann Mathieu. Been in on a lot of the tackles, but it doesn't really matter because the Saints defense can't stop shit right now. This is ridiculous. Like, to be honest, this is the worst half that the Saints have played the entire Madden season. There's no doubt. 2nd and 7, hands it off, Hubbard. Like, you know it's going to be a handoff. You know they're going to be running the ball. It's fucking raining. What, Dennis Allen, why don't you plan for that a little bit, man? What are we doing here? 3rd and 3. They're going to convert here. It doesn't matter. Bryce Young, checking it at the line, hands it off. Chuba Hubbard doesn't convert. Well, that was an uncharacteristic play by the Saints, but it brings up a 4th and 1 on the 28-yard line. So I expect the Panthers to come out and kick a field goal here. I would be shocked if they didn't. 4th and 1 from the 28-yard line. Let's see what they're going to do here. Yep, field goal unit. Come on, get the M's for miss. Miss, 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 miss. We've had some good luck on special teams this year. Kick is up. Looks like the kick is good. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, kick is good. Right down the middle, split it. All right, you got 2:22 to work with. The Saints, if you're going to save this ball game, it comes in the next 2 minutes and 22 seconds. You have to go and score 6 points here. You do not get the option of scoring 3. I demand a touchdown. You cannot put up a whole half of football with a goose egg. That is disgraceful. Come on, Saints. Come on. Hey, I'll tell you what. Everyone in the chat, just type who dat, because we need some better vibes going. Everyone type who dat. Saints are going to field the kick. Gets to the 23. Not a great return. Not a horrible return. Would have been better off. Would have been better off kneeing it. He burned 4 seconds. Jake the Snake. We're about to start calling Jake the Snake. We're about to start calling him Jake the Flake. Or Jake the Fake. I mean, he might have just had the craziest Linsanity run in Madden history for these last 2 weeks. If Haener can pull this shit off, man, we have to have a real conversation about who this long-term starter is. Haener, pump fake. Olave, 2nd and 5. It converts, keeps the clock moving, 2 minutes. You have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They're not going to stop the clock now. They're going to go to the 2-minute warning. You still have 3 timeouts. So at the 28-yard line, you got to get about 70-plus yards. It's going to be tough, but let's see what Chef Haener can do here, man. Let's see what they can do. Sub for dubs. It's what we say here. Sub for dubs. If you want the Saints to win, you need to subscribe to the channel. There's no disgrace. There's no discussion. Haener over the middle. Cannot connect. 3rd and 5. I mean, he had Cedric Wilson right there. I get it. It's raining. It's tough. He's a young quarterback, but you can't be doing that shit, man. Got to connect on your passes, especially when you're down 2 possessions and you're in a 2-minute drill. Haener. Quick pass. Has Sheed. Big gain, Rashid. The need for speed, Shaheed. With the big-time reception right there. Saints are in Panthers territory after the big catch from 22. I mean, if you lead them a little bit better there, you can get some damage. No huddle, clock ticking, 1:30. Hayner, deep shot. It's Olave, big catch. They're knocking on the door of the red zone. 1:22. Go, boys, go. Call a timeout or run the damn play. What are we doing? You have 1:10. What are we doing? Get out of the huddle. Run the damn play. Hayner, call it. Takes a snap, has time, fires. Touchdown! Mr. Reliable! Juwan Johnson, toe drag swag. He puts up 6. Jake Hayter with the very methodical drive right there, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit! Wow, what a drive. Peyton Turner in on offense for some reason. Touchdown, Saints! Show me the TDs like it's Mardi Gras, Who Dat Nation. I want to hear from you. Let me see those TDs. Whip out the TDs like you're at spring break or it's Mardi Gras, baby. Come on. 52 seconds. I doubt the Panthers do anything, but that is enough time to score. I will say that. I also will say this. We are $50 away from getting to 500 in back-to-back Wednesday live shows. I want to start a new streak, so if you can help me out, that would be absolutely awesome. We're just 50 away. It doesn't need to come from one person. It can come from every single buddy. All right. Panthers field it and only get it to the 21. They do burn a few seconds. We got to tell y'all really quick about our sponsor today. It is Fanatics. If you guys want to get some jerseys, if you want to get some gear ahead of the season. I just picked up a Color Rush Rashid Shaheed jersey, so that's going to be in my wardrobe here pretty quickly. And I got mine at chatsports.com/SaintsJerseys, and you can do the same thing if you visit chatsports.com/SaintsJerseys. We got legends, we got rookies, we got home, away, men, women, children, Color Rush, throwbacks, whatever you want. Just use the link in the comment section and description of this video. Best place to get your gear. It does come from Fanatics. It's just a way for them to know that we sent you. You know, it just be like that. All right. Bryce Young has 49 seconds to work with in 3 timeouts, but so do the Saints. Young fires, Thielen. 7-yard gain. That was risky. That was very risky. 2nd and 3, 45 ticks remaining. Pete Werner with 4 tackles on the day. Pretty solid. But don't get it twisted. He's been terrible in coverage. Yes. He also sucks in coverage in real life, too. Just for the record. His one interception came off a tipped pass from Jordan Howden. Right place, right time. Bryce Young fires. It's Thielen. Gets out of bounds. Smart move by a veteran right there. 3rd and 1. 40 seconds. I'll tell you what, if they throw a pass here and it goes incomplete, you have at least 30 seconds and 3 timeouts. I'm not saying you can score, but I have seen crazier things happen. I've seen pigs fly. Bryce Young, quick pass. Oh, Tyrann Mathieu tried to jump it, tried to force the incompletion. That would have been dangerous right there. Panthers take their 2nd timeout. 30 ticks remaining. Go for it. You're good. 2nd quarter, 2nd timeout, 30 ticks remaining on the clock. I want to see Chase Young do some shit here. He has been very quiet this game. Go away, Siri. Nobody asked you. I'll tell you what. Every $10 super chat that we get, I'm doing 10 jumping jacks. Who wants to see a husky guy do some jumping jacks? Bryce Young takes a snap, fires. He's looking right. Throws it out of bounds. Cannot connect with his receiver. I'm just trying to get some better juju for our Madden team because it's just not going well, you know. LaDavia says, have you heard anything from Alvin Karma? No, I haven't. I also haven't heard anything from Alvin Kamara. When we do hear updates, when we do get news, I will let you know. Do not worry. This is the place to be. We will update you as soon as we got news from around Alvin Kamara. Young fires, deep shot to Adam Thielen, gets out of bounds again to the 36. This defense, man, can't do anything. Come on. I want to see this defense get a stop here. I want to see them force a turnover. That is something this defense does not do a good job of, is getting sacks and forcing turnovers. Bryce Young over the middle. Picked! Oh, my God! I know ball! Marshawn Lattimore, go, 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 go! To the 50, to the 40, breaking tackles! 30, 20, 10, to the house! Oh, my goodness! Do you believe in miracles? Lock down Lattimore! Playing the fiddle because the Panthers fans are crying! Woo! Wow! Bryce Young underthrows Xavier Legette. Marshawn Lattimore is in the right place. Who that? Say go beat them Saints? To the house! Marshawn Lattimore, baby! Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Woo! Whip out those TDs like it's Mardi Gras, Who Dat Nation. Oh, my God, what a play. Do you believe? Marshawn Lattimore just go ahead and once again proving, he gets out of the conversation in the top corners, and then very quickly he's like, no, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. I literally have a song called Do You Believe playing on my phone. That is hilarious. All right. Groupie. I don't know why I did it like that. That was weird. Wow, that was insane. I know you really did. That was perfect timing there, Jeremy. That's why I did that, because there's a fan right there. There you go. All right. Saints, holy cow. I like Justin Simmons. Oh, Ladavius. We might be best friends. I love me some Justin Simmons. 4 seconds. Expect the Panthers to kneel it out because they're scared. Jerry G says, that woke me up. Hey, that got me going too. Yep, they're pussycats. That is a fact. They are pussycats. And you know the first part of that. So the Saints offense has been very much so beat by the Panthers offense, but the defense makes plays. One friendly reminder, if you haven't already, subscribe for Madden simulations. We go live every Wednesday and Friday, and then throughout the regular season, we'll be live every Wednesday and Sunday for watch parties and game day coverage. Lock us in today. Subscribe to Saints Now by Chat Sports. It's 100% free. I promise this is the best community and the best Saints, family, if you will, on the internet. And we take a lot of pride in doing a lot of audience interaction and a lot of me talking to you, you talking to me, and us having a conversation. It's very two-way here at Chat Sports, so if you want more coverage, subscribe. Here's our Super Chat menu. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm feeling real good now, so I could definitely go for a beer right now. We're $50 away from getting to 500. That would be absolutely electric if we could pull that off for the second Wednesday in a row. $5, we'll scream when the Saints go marching in. $10, give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I drop down, do 10 push-ups. $50, I got my Freedom Funnel right here. $200, we'll take down a beer boot. It's 3 beers in 1 glass. It's incredible. So if you guys want to help and support the show and donate to the program, we will give you some fun entertainment in return. Double CJ says your face is a tomato. Oh yeah, here we go. I mean, look at that. Jumps the route, takes it all the way back. Like, the best part about it wasn't the pick. It was the multiple broken tackles. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And then he just outruns the rest of the offensive line. Adam Thielen was never going to catch him. I mean, play of the game right there. Might be the play of the season for the defense, to be quite honest. All right. 14-10 as we get into the second half. The Saints will be getting the ball here. So you love to see that. You love to see that. Damn, this towel keeps falling. All right, Jake Haener needs to definitely play better, but I'm having a lot of fun. If you're having fun, give me a me in the comment section. I'll give you a shout-out. I'll give you a shout-out if you're having a good time. I'm having fun. I want to see if you're having fun too. Austin Corbett, fun fact. The guy who they just showed on screen, his name's Austin Corbett. He's married to a girl that I was really, really good friends with since like kindergarten. He's married to his or her older sister. Yeah, so friend of the program, friend of my personal life, has ties to the Carolina Panthers. And he's Super Bowl champion from his time with the Rams. He won the Super Bowl with the Rams, which is kind of cool. So, oh yeah. All right. Third quarter action is getting underway. Jake Haener, I need a miracle from you, man. Jake the Snake, I need some better football from you. Otherwise, we're going to have to open it up to a conversation about Derek Carr and Spencer Rattler starting again. Because, buddy, stock is down right now. Haener has some time, plenty of time. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now. I could have taken the ACT in that pocket with how much time he had, and he decides to throw it away. Yeah, Ken, no. Actually, Ken, I'll make you a deal. If it comes from you, we have a deal. We have a deal. Yeah, I'll show you my chubbies. Haener hands it off. Second rushing play of the game. Kamara only gets one. Saints have been unsuccessful on the ground, but they've also been unsuccessful in the air, and it's raining, so I don't really know what I don't know what they're going to do because this is just not going well. Haener has some time. Quick pass over the middle, connects with Juwan Johnson. Nice gain right there. First down for the Saints. They are at midfield, 50-yard line. I like that pass. I kind of wish he would have pump fake to Juwan Johnson and then hit Chris Olave because they were looking like they were doing a little cross right there. I mean, that could have been dangerous. Are we lagging? Okay. Haener under center, hands it off. Kamara tries to do some slicing and dicing, but only is able to pick up 3. But he does cross into Panthers territory. So silver lining, because there always is one. He crossed into enemy territory. LaDavius, if you're having some technical difficulties, sometimes the internet can be slow. That's something that we can't necessarily control. The internet be internet, and Haener has a quick pass. Hits Cedric Wilson. Wilson finds a burst of speed, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown! Cedric Wilson! Number 11 turns on the burners and hits the end zone. Big time touchdown there. I mean, look at this. Connects on the run and then just absolutely dusts him. Big play right there for Jake Haener. That right there is how you start a drive. That right there is how you get shit done. Groupie out for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's Madden, so the kick is good. You got a 2-possession lead over your division foes in the Carolina Panthers. But it's Mardi Gras season, baby. Let me see those TDs. It's not really Mardi Gras season, but it's touchdown season, so let me see them TDs. I want to see all the TDs. By TDs, I mean typing TD in the chat. Get your mind out of a gutter. God. Yeah, if you want to go get Ced Wilson's jersey, hit this link, chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. If he's putting up plays like that, I promise you're going to want a Ced Wilson jersey. The 11's kind of clean, too. I'm not going to lie. All right, Panthers field it from inside the end zone. They're going to get it past the 30 to the 31-yard line. That's a nice little return for Carolina. Brother, brother, no. Mikey Taylor's typing TD. I love it. Austin James saying Derek Carr is resting easy right now. Well, it's what happens when our real ones decide who the quarterback is. They voted, they super chatted, and there you go. Ken, you're being gross, man. Bryce Young hits his check down. A swarm of Saints defenders take him down after a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line. We are $50 away from getting to 500. If we can cross that number, guys, it would really, really help me out. I got some meetings with my bosses next week, and I would love to impress them with some good numbers from our live shows. Chuba Hubbard gets the handoff and is not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1, or gets back to the line of scrimmage, doesn't gain anything. Threes didn't work, so type those stops. The threes haven't worked, so everyone type stop right now. Get the stops in the chat. I need some help. Austin James says pick 6 coming soon. Rewind it, brother. Oh! Jonathan Abram with the pick! Austin James! He read the future! Not a pick 6, but he got a pick! Future! 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 Real ones know that reference from SpongeBob. You got a noise complaint? Oh, that sounds like their problem. I was like, what did we do? We have the soundproof studio. It's so great. It's not soundproof. What's the sound? Not soundproof. It's like sound resistant. Doesn't really work. That's hilarious. Wow. Our boss is putting in a a noise complaint. Future. Hainer. Quick pass to Kamara on the check down. 8-yard gain. Austin James, you my friend right there. I think I might be taking you to Vegas. I'm just going to say it right now. Austin, we're going to Vegas because you're my lucky charm. You're my lucky charm, my friend. My special guy, my pal, my buddy, my friend. Kendall Taylor, what's going on, brother? Hainer hands it off. 3rd carry of the game. Oh, my God. Alvin Kamara on his 4th carry. Check that. Absolutely buries a man. Puts him 6 feet under the ground. Under the turf. Hey, this offense is looking good this half. I'll tell you what. I don't know what Clint Kubiak said in the locker room at halftime. Whatever he said, say it again next week. Say my name, say my name. Hainer under center, hands it off. No, he doesn't. Over the middle. Oh, diving attempt by Olave, unable to connect. I liked the read there, though. I will say that. Probably could have been more accurate, but I like the read. Kendall says, have you done the hashtag Saints mailbag yet? So we're actually doing these Madden simulations instead of hashtag Saints, but if you want to get on the show, feel free to use hashtag Saints, ask a question, and we'll respond to your thoughts. Wow, Hainer avoids a sack, able to connect with Kamara, turns 2nd and 10 into a 3rd and 4 on the 26-yard line. Yeah, that was really nice. Able to take the hit, get the ball out. The Panthers defense clearly was not able to respond and recoup very well right there. That's why Kamara was able to get a gain of 6. 3rd and manageable here. Hainer under center. Seen a lot of that tonight. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to check around. He's going to keep spinning. Xander Horvath. Dude, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You had Juwan Johnson. Why are you throwing it to Xander Horvath? I mean, like, and also why are they not at the sticks? Brother, ew. All right. Groupie's kick is down, and it's up, and it's good. It's 24-10. I'll take it. Stand up and get crunk. Stand up and get crunk. Here we come to get you. You're gonna get. Here we come to get you. Da-da-da-da. Here we come to get you. Ba-da-da-da. Here we come to get you. Get the hoot out.
Stand up and get crunk.
Stand up and get crunk. Come on. Let's go. Special teams, special plays, special players. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out Sketch. Shout out Sketch, brother. Jerry G says, I'll take 3. Okay. Bah, 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 Ba 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 ba. Okay. Tell them how we finna come. What? Tell them how we finna come. What? Tell them how we finna come. What? What? Stand up and get crunk. Bryce Young hands it off. Oh my goodness. Chase Young able to bring him down in the backfield. Number 99 able to get going. Number so nice, he put it on his jersey twice. Shout out to number 9 in the black and gold. I can't hear you. Give me a hoot at in the comment section. Chuba Hubbard takes the handoff. Brought down Willie Gay, Demario Davis, and Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle. I can't hear you, Saints fans. Give me a hoot at. This is our chance to take over this game. We are about to head into the fourth quarter. Who that say go beat them Saints? Bryce Young on 3rd and 5 at the 29-yard line. Last play of the quarter. Over the middle. Connects with Leggett. Able to get some more. Marshawn Lattimore's X Factor appears to be gone. And we're headed into the fourth quarter action. Everyone, give me a hoot at. Give me a 4. Give me a sub. Like the video. I don't care what you're doing. I need your help, Saints fans. Help a brother out. Come on. Fourth quarter. 6 minutes for the rest of our lives. In a Week 9 matchup against the worst team in the division. Young. Fires. Cotton on the carpet. Let's see what happened here. Pass interference? Are you kidding me on Alontae Taylor? Yeah, nothing pisses me off more than stupid-ass penalties like that. Because it comes down to coaching and it comes down to execution. Just don't fucking do it. It comes down to giving a shit. Exactly, Jeremy. Bryce Young fires. Oh, my God. Panthers are putting together a nice drive here. They're on the 5-yard line. Can the Saints defense hold up? Can they stand tall in the storm like the Superdome once did? Can the Saints defense stand tall? 24-10. It's okay. Not a ton of pressure here. But definitely would like a stop. Marshawn Lattimore almost brings him down. Young able to get it away quick. Looks like they lost a yard, though. Or gained a yard, maybe. They're at the 5 now. Really quick reminder, we are in the Fanatics red zone. So if you want to get some gear, go to chatsports.com/Saints jerseys, and we will get you a jersey sent from Fanatics, and it'll be nice. Bryce Young scrambling. Pete Werner! Oh, my God! He puts him 6 feet under! You want to get a Pete Werner jersey, chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. Kendall Taylor saying, you missed my question, bro. We're not doing a mailbag, bro. We're not doing a mailbag. But he said, what would you do as far as adding another receiver? Bring back Lynn Bowden to compete for slot? Nah, I'm good. I think that's why he brought in Cedric Wilson. Young by himself. Empty set. Fires. Oh, my God. Alontae Taylor. Oh, my God. Broken up. I thought that was a touchdown. Straps. Oh, man. I mean, I thought Alontae Taylor should have had a pick there. All right. Austin James just said a strip sack is coming. A strict sack is coming. They're going for it on 4th. Get the stops going. Austin, I hope you're right. Fires. And there isn't anybody in the same area code as Deontay Johnson. Touchdown Panthers. They're still down by 8 points right now. Pending the extra point. That's okay. I'm not too stressed about it. They're doing a lot of surprise. They're doing a lot of celebrating for still being down by 8 points. So, Austin, what's going to happen on this drive, man? He said if a strip sack was happening. I want to know, is a deep bomb to Rashid Shaheed coming? We're going to see Alvin Kamara break away. 24-17. Carr's warming up. Hater saying, no, I got it. Sit your ass down, Bet. He's saying, sit down, Derek. Derek, look, I'm flying a kite. I'm doing it. You're the best big brother ever. Oh, wait, that's his little brother's Derek. Damn it. I butchered that. All right. You have a 7-point lead, 4 minutes, 19 seconds. Both teams have 3 timeouts. A lot can happen here, folks. But it feels like we're in a good spot. But a lot can happen. Saints are going to field the kickoff. Going to get past the 25 to the 27. Good return there. All right. Who wants to see a touchdown? Who wants to see something good happen on this drive? It's been a while since we got into Super Chat, and I think a $50 Super Chat or getting $50 on this drive would really do some wonders for this team. But again, the biggest way we ask you to support the channel, subscribe, like the video, and share the show with all your friends on social media and word of mouth. Haener hands it off. Kamara has a lead blocker. Cesar Ruiz mows one down. Yeah, Kamara was 2 steps away from absolutely gashing the Panthers defense right there. 2nd and 2, clock stays running. I don't hate him not getting the first down there, though. I'll tell you what, say what you want about Lou Headley, but his tattoos are fucking dope. Haener over the middle, connects with Olave. They give him the first down. Type those ones. Move those chains. I say that made the Lou Headley comment because Headley had the Saints just tweeted out a picture. It's his birthday on Wednesday, June 26th. They posted a bunch of pictures of him in black and white with his tattoos, and it's awesome. Haener, left side, connects with Juwan Johnson on the check down. I like that route right there. Number 83 able to convert and gain a first down. Haener fires. I mean, it looks like Juwan Johnson kind of building up the momentum CFL style, gets a running start and just throws it at him. I mean, I like it. Kendall Taylor, you know what I'm saying. Move those chains. I just spit. Oops. Hand under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to tuck and he's going to go. Jake Haener has real estate. And he's going to slide down at the 23-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Jake the Snake slithering down the field like the predator he is. Like the top of the food chain. Like the alpha, the legend he is. 2-minute warning. Both teams can still stop the clock 3 times, but that's the last free one they'll get. Come on. You're at the 23-yard line. Haener's going to be under center. Dude, is Jake Haener actually have running ability? Because, like, if he does, that is news to me. Shame on me for not knowing that Jake Haener could run, could tuck the rock. Yeah, I didn't realize he had wheels like that. Ty Man the Buckeye tuning in. Thank you for joining us, brother. Chat Sports legend, Ty Man the Buckeye, as they call him. Austin saying we need that in real life. JJ touchdown needed. All right, Austin. Juwan Johnson. He got a touchdown earlier. Let's see if we can get a second one today. Haener under center. A lot of action under the center for Jake Haener today. Cesar Ruiz gets hurt. I'm like at a point where I'm just tired of Cesar Ruiz, man. I just kind of can't stand his ass. Because he like gets hurt. But then he plays, and then he has like half of a good season a couple of years ago in a contract year. The Saints give him a bunch of money, and then he just starts playing like shit again. And then he gets hurt, and then he decides to get hurt in Madden. Like, if you're not even going to stay healthy in the video game, what's the point? Haener trying to put the nail in the coffin here. It's 3rd and 2. Kamara gets the handoff, and he's going to get enough. And then some more extracurriculars for AK-41. He is down at the 6-yard line as Carolina takes their second time out. 1:49 remaining. Saints fans, can they hold on? Can the dude, you know what would be so disastrous right here is a pick 6 or something. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just said that out loud. I hate that I said that. Handed the ball off. Thank you. Kamara doesn't have a lot to work with. Really, really bad blocking from the Saints offensive line there. Kamara's talking that shit. See, that kind of felt realistic. I'm not going to lie. That play felt very realistic. He stopped, kind of stuttered, wasn't able to make a play, and he just kind of took a step, went down, and got taken down. 2nd and goal. The Panthers cannot stop the clock anymore. The Saints can stop it once. Kamara gets the handoff. Touchdown! I thought he was short, but AK-41! He's banging it on his head because he's like a caveman, like a frat guy trying to caveman a beer. Woo! Ah! AK-41 puts the nail in the coffin, and I put the welt on my forehead. Blake Groupie, extra point. It's up, and it's good. 31-17. Oh my goodness, the Saints Madden simulation season is going crazy this year. Let me see the TDs for Alvin Kamara. I want to see 41 TDs for Alvin Kamara. Jerry G saying, suck it, Carolina. Kendall Taylor saying, I called it. Jerry's typing TD. Rain's typing TD. Looks like the Saints are going to win this one. Can we get to 500 to celebrate the dub? I need a $50 super chat. I'm so sorry that it feels like I'm begging, but we're so damn close, and I'm trying to set a record here. 32-yard line is where the Bryce Young and the Panthers offense will take over. Doesn't matter too much, though, because they're going to have to do a lot to get a win here. Mikey says, going to get hate for this, but he's been like Michael Thomas, and as much as I loved him and MT both got money and did nothing but got hurt. I'm not calling him out, but factually that is what happened. Young checks it down, dumbass decision right there. 3 Saints are there to make the tackle. You have no timeouts. You're not getting any more clock stoppage, and you're checking it down for a 3-yard gain. Yeah, that's the number 1 overall pick right there. Good stuff, Carolina. Definitely worth the investment. I'm sure you don't miss DJ Moore at all. Young fires right side. Alontae Taylor with the tackle. It's Deontay Johnson. Rain 11:34. I got 5 on it. Shout out to you, my man. When it rains, it pours with the Rain 11:34. I got 5 on it. Bryce Young. Deep shot. Oh, my goodness. Deontay Johnson to the crib. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden, this is an interesting game. All of a sudden, this is Deontay Johnson playing the fiddle as if he's playing the violin or playing the fiddle or whatever. You're down an entire touchdown with less than a minute. Yeah, good luck with this onside kick, Panthers. We'll see what happens. Rain. You saying I'm not a little nervous makes me nervous now. Jeremy in my ear just goes, "Oh, you're not even a little nervous," and now I'm fucking nervous. Now I'm freaking out. All right. Ladavius, no, I am not from Louisiana. I grew up in Texas, in the Dallas area, but I got family from Louisiana on my dad's side of the family. All right. Onside kick. Hands team, just come up with it, and we can go home. Oh, my God. You've got to be. Dude. Holy shit. Oh, my God. My heart just fucking dropped. Dude, my heart just dropped. Oh. Jordan Mims, give this man $20 million today. He just saved it. Holy shit. In a must-win, Jordan Mims is the savior. Dude, that was terrifying. Oh, my God. That scared the hell out of me. Jake Haener and the best play in all of football, victory formation. We'll see ya. That's going to do it. Eat that W. Jeremy, you scared the shit out of me, man. Oh, my God. Eat that W, Saints fans. That's another tick in the win column, baby. So what? 7-1-1 on the season. 7-1-1. If we're sitting here in the real season at 7-1-1, oh my God. I can't wait to tune in and come check back into this video when the regular season's underway to see what the record is. Because 7-1-1 feels real, real good. I'll tell you that much. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to our Madden simulation. Final score 31-24. The New Orleans Saints 7-1-1. If you want more coverage, you want more live content, and you want awesome game day coverage just like this, we'll be live every single game throughout the regular season and hopefully the playoffs. Subscribe today. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. Boom!
Woo! Dude, so the only part I really watched was the very end with that. And I was like, dude. Oh, bro, because I thought the same thing. I thought the Panthers got it at first.
I legitimately thought that they got it. I legitimately was like, that they won. Or not they won, but they got the onside kick. Wow. That was insane, dude.
Ken Fox says Mim was Haener's teammate at Fresno.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
All right, I'm going to put a minute on the clock.
All right, so Jeremy's going to put a minute on the clock. I'm going to change the live poll real quick.
All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right, 2-minute shot clock. If we don't get any super chats in the next 2 minutes, that's fine. We'll sign on out of here and go home. Really quick, I want you to vote in the live poll. Jake Haener did struggle a little bit today. The first half was not good for him. But second half, he really lit it up. So I want you guys to vote right now who should be the starting quarterback next week. And I'll tell you what. If anybody super chats to make their vote, like if you're like, I want Spencer Rattler, your vote wins. If you send in a super chat for Derek Carr, your vote wins. If you send in a super chat for Jake Haener, your vote wins. So
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. Shit, we could have Taysom Hill start. If you want Taysom Hill to be the starting quarterback, send in a super chat and say Taysom Hill starting. And it'll win. We'll have a little raffle going, and we'll just see who the starting quarterback will be.
Cesar Ruiz.
No, not Cesar Ruiz. Absolutely not. We'll put in Lou Headley before we put in Cesar Ruiz.
That would be hilarious.
Dude, honestly, that would actually be it. Okay, I will make this promise. If we're at week 18 and the Saints are like, we're have a ton of wins. If we get to like last couple weeks in this Madden world, I really want to put like Jamal Williams at quarterback or put like Blake Groupie as a wide receiver or my running back or some bullshit. I think that would be so funny. I think that would be hilarious. Okay.
Oh, shit.
But here's our super chat menu right now.
30 seconds.
Derek Carr is leading our live poll. Derek Carr is leading the live poll with 50%. So right now, Derek Carr will be the starting quarterback. If you want Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler, send in a $5 super chat right now. And you reset the shot clock to 60 seconds.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dude, Bryce Young threw for 256 yards. That's crazy. You guys hear the alarm? You hear the alarm? Quinn Courtney. At the buzzer. At the buzzer. Gets it in. Giggity. We're at $469. That means we're 30 away from getting to...
Great number, though.
Great number. I mean, honestly, if we don't get another super chat, that'd be fine. We are $30 away, though, from getting to 500, which would be absolutely spectacular.
Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that say they gonna beat them Saints?
Shout out to you, Quinn Courtney. Everyone type the Quinn Courtney emojis. If you don't know what that is, get the crown emojis in the chat, like Ty Man and like Rain. Rain, how you feeling, buddy? All right, do you want to get us to 500? If you do, that's awesome. If you don't, I totally get it, man. I totally get it.
One more minute.
We are at
on
60
the clock.
seconds. We reset the shot clock. Austin James showing some love as well. Jerry G showing some love as well. Chugs was super cool from Ken. Hey, I think Chugs is super cool too. I don't think he was cool. I think he always is cool.
Oh, shit. When did you realize you had motion, twin? Since birth.
Since birth.
Since birth.
Jeremy's cool. Jeremy's cool. Beavis and Butthead.
Hi,
Real ones
Kevin.
know. Hi, Kevin. I'm your biggest fan. Larry sending in a Queen Courtney emoji. Shout out to you, Larry.
Put him up.
Get the Queen Courtneys in the chat. Get the Queen
Put 'em up.
Courtneys. Oh! Ask and you shall receive. Rain 1134. Woo! When it rains, it pours.
So that's two things. We have a here we go, or we have a who dat chant.
And
Push-ups.
And push-ups. All right. Who dat? Who dat? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? Who dat? Who dat? Who that say they gon' beat them Saints? All right, I owe 10 push-ups. I'll tell you what, if somebody sends in another $10 super chat before I finish, that's push-ups for free, baby. That's push-ups for free. So I'm going to go ahead and get down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, shout out Jeremy, kind of a little behind the scenes of what the studio looks like. So there you go. There's 10 push-ups for you. Queen Courtney, I know you love watching me do those push-ups. $4.99. I mean, we're technically at 500, but we're technically not. Like, I mean. So somebody wants to help us out. Rain, yeah, we did it. We'll say we did it. We're going to say we hit the number. But if somebody wants to see me do 10 more push-ups. Larry's saying not very good push-ups. All right, Larry, put your money where your mouth is. Send in $5, and I will do 10 push-ups for you. I'll do 10 great push-ups. $5.
Perfect form.
$5. You want me to do 10 good push-ups? $5.
Oh, my goodness.
Larry, put your money where your mouth is. You son of a gun. Just kidding. I love you, buddy.
If you haven't already, which I don't know why if you're watching at this point, I don't know why
Look
you
at this
haven't.
bullshit. We're losing.
Brother,
Brent just, coming in hot in the comment section. Well, all right. On that note, feels like it's time to go. Austin James, that pick was awesome. Shout out to Jeremy Chugs for making today's show possible and for hanging out with us and being our producer. Everyone show him some love. If you guys want more coverage in between these videos, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to follow me on social media at Trace Girouard 48. Y'all stay golden. Thank you so much for another awesome live show. We'll see you Friday.